Hey everybody, so I know I've been gone for quite a long time. I've just been really busy with life. But one of the main reasons why I haven't done any videos is because I've just don't have any privacy around my house. So I actually was gonna record yesterday, which was a Wednesday, and now today's a Thursday, so I was actually gonna record yesterday, but I got a call from GameStop saying, "You just won a free Xbox 360," and I was like, "Nice!" Yeah, I decided to get the free Xbox and skipped recording. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, I'm doing it now, so hi. But anyway, so like I'm doing it in my house right now. I'm in my room. I have some time alone since everyone's at work and at school, and I just got out of my classes. So now I'm here, and yeah, so we're gonna do a video today. So anyways, I had gotten a comment on my my video about how to get the confidence to come out of the closet, and if you haven't seen that, it'll be right. I guess we'll put it right here. Click that to watch the other video. So ever since I did read that comment, I've been wanting to do a video response to it, and I really wanted to, and I feel really bad for not getting back to the person who wrote it. And this was like several months ago. So I've been wanting to do a video response to this question for a long time. I just have not been able to get to it, and I feel really bad, but I'm doing it now, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it now, today, and hopefully get it out to you today as well, Thursday. Yeah. So, but one of the reasons is, or actually there's several, but one of them is, I think this is like a really well-known problem. You'll understand in a moment what I'm talking about. It's a problem that concerns just about everyone, and it's kind of like not just a local thing, it's worldwide. And I just realized that I was just kind of focusing on my experience and not other people's experiences. And I also wanted to explain how there's more than one way to come out of the closet. Without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, here's the question. Bad Girl A45 asks, okay, I don't know how to say this, but I don't have the confidence to come out of the closet. Where I live, people have a lot of prejudice, and that makes me feel a little scared because I don't know what would happen after. I don't have the cojones to sit and talk to my parents. Would you? I don't know. Help me with this. I don't want my family to treat me differently. Alright, well first off, I just want to say sorry for not getting back to you sooner or not messaging you at all. Like I said before, I am just really busy. And secondly, what I said and may say actually only works for some people. So what I say might not be able to help you at all. I wouldn't take anything I say too seriously. Nobody else does, so nothing new. So now getting to the matter at hand, now that I've apologized and explained what I'm doing, so let's just spitball and go through it. In all honesty, confidence is only a small part of the many factors that I guess are required to come out of the closet effectively. And confidence is probably one of the last things that somebody should worry about when coming out of the closet, because, well, you'll find out in a little bit whenever I try to explain. Because it's one thing to be confident with who you are, but another thing to actively let people know that you are gay. I mean, honestly, they're two completely different things. Because on one hand, yeah, you know who you are, but does everyone else know? I mean, it's different. It's really different. Confidence just helps you get from this point to make sure that you're at this point. You have your confidence. You know who you are, but I'm going to try to explain how to get to the letting everyone else know part. They kind of go. I mean, they honestly go hand in hand. They go hand in hand, but they are two completely different things. So during the time that I wasn't like posting anything on YouTube, like I said, I was living life. I've done a whole bunch of new things. I've met a whole bunch of new people, and actually recently I've met a guy who kind of opened my eyes, I guess is probably the best way to say it. Yeah, I met him recently, actually a week ago, and we were talking, and I found out some things about him, and I was like, oh wow, I couldn't imagine going through that. It's a really interesting and terrible story, actually. I mean, it's tragic, but it has a happy ending. If you want to know the whole story, I'm going to give you a small synopsis of it. Yeah, just a little summary, and I guess I'll put the link here to read the rest of it. If you want to go read the rest of it, it's going to be right here. Yeah, I'll put it up there so you can go read the rest of it. Like I said, I'm only going to do like a little summary. But it's really interesting. I would actually encourage you to actually go to it's a Tumblr, so yeah, I would actually suggest going to some of them. I guess I'll roll a few of the pictures that he posts right here. Woo. Is it done? Yeah, it's hot. Yeah. Anyways, to actually like reach like the whole story, you just go to his Tumblr, and it'll be in the FAQ tab. Like there's like home something. I don't know. I don't go on Tumblr that much. But it's the FAQ tab, and it'll just read that, and it's really kind of heartwarming and heart-wrenching. But yeah, I would definitely check it out. So here we go. I'll just give you a small synopsis. So for long story short, to make this take as much less time as possible, he grew up in a really abusive, really Christian family. And he came out to his family, but it did not end well at all with his family. Yeah, his dad was a douche, his mom was a douche, and so was his brother was a douche as well. So, his immediate family was not very supportive at all, and he ended up moving out, and then moving back in, and then moving back out. And he was in the hospital for a few times, and yeah, it's not a fun, happy story of, yay, my parents accepted me. Not at all. It just goes to show you that you can't always convince people to be accepting, and there will always be those people who are just complete assholes. I mean, what can you do? In my case, I just kick their asses. Since they're assholes, I kick their ass. That's just what I do. I'm gonna get my ass kicked one day. It just goes to show you, not everyone's hunky-dory, nice, fun, let's have pickles and carrots. I guess aside from pickles and carrots being a happy thing, it did end up turning out good for him though. Even though he, isn't living with his parents, he's living with one of his friends. So it wasn't, a terrible ending. It actually, happy ending, woo, pickles and carrots. Before he actually told his parents, he had told, his friend. His friend still liked him for who he was and what he is now. And honestly, it pisses me off when people just suddenly change after, knowing. It really does. I have a friend who's completely switched. Like, we were best friends, and now he's like a total asshole. Ugh, gosh. So he had his friend, and when things went bad, she took him in, and she housed him. This girl and her family, accepted him for who he was. They're all living happy, big, happy family. Big, happy family. Anyway, so what was the point of me trying to tell you a story? I guess what I wanted to show you is that in Puerto Rico, I'm not sure how parents are exactly accepting, if they love their children more, if they hate their children. I honestly have no idea. But I do know that everyone's parents are different, and you honestly never know. But I wanted to show you that it can end up good. Even if something bad happens along the way, before, after, or during the whole period of coming out, it can end up good. He is totally happy. He just got a scholarship somewhere for, I don't know, I was at the Thespian, I met him at the Thespian Festival, so yeah, I think he got like a $2,000 scholarship somewhere. He's living pretty happy, and I'm happy for him. And the reason for the happy ending is because of the support. I'm sure if he had nobody to support him, I'm sure it probably would not have ended well at all. Luckily, he had his friend. He had his friend that took him in after the whole shebang bang with the showdown and the hootenanny. Not a hootenanny. Just a showdown. Showdown with his parents, and it just did not end well. And he leaned on his friend, and his friend took him in. And it's honestly the support. The support is very important. You need to have support in this world, even if it's just one person or 1,000 people, it's just that support is just so important. It's someone that, just somebody that you can lean on whenever you are in trouble. They are there to help you, and you are there to help them. It goes both ways. You just need to remember that. You can't be the one who's always like, they have to be able to, lean on you too. So when you're making your friends, make sure you put that into the equation, that it goes both ways. Coming out of the closet is a difficult thing to do. I mean, excuse me, I burped. Anyways, coming out of the closet is it's a difficult thing to do. It's really hard for a lot of people. There are many factors and just small things, big things that just come into effect that make it either easier or more difficult. The people and culture that you live around and in will have a big effect, or most likely will have a big effect on the difficulty of you coming out of the closet. Anyway, so finally summing it all up, getting back to your question, like actually answering your question, bad girl. You just need to find at least somebody who supports you for who you are, what you stand for, and will help you if something goes wrong. And I mean, I can't guarantee that nothing will go wrong, because it does happen. I really don't like saying prepare for the worst, but there are some circumstances that call for preparing for the worst, and I think coming out of the closet can be one. Oh, I have a hole in my pants. Oh, oops. But in this situation, I think it is probably necessary to be ready and be supported if something goes wrong. And parents are probably the most tricky people to tell that you're gay or something. Actually, honestly, they're hard to tell like anything too, because you never know what they're going to say, how they're going to act, what are they going to think of you after, how are you going to think of them after. It's just really confusing, and it's really stressful, and I know that it can be. And there are just so many emotions and thoughts of fear, neglect, abuse that go through your head, or probably will go through your head, before you try to go talk to your parents. And it's, honestly, it really is natural because you want your parents to love you, but there's always that, I want to be me and still make everyone happy. One of the fears that will probably pop up in your head is, what's going to happen after? Am I going to get kicked out? Is everything going to be fine? Hunky dory, yay! I'm gay, yay! It really is a difficult thing to think about, and honestly, I would just put that out of your mind. I would not worry about that. It's gone. Just don't think about it. You just need the support, and that's all you need to worry about. And then I don't know. It's not my decision. It's definitely yours. I can't make it for you. Your decision ultimately, or your thought process and your confidence and your culture will determine everything for you. But in case something does go wrong, that's why you need that support. I'm not saying it is going to go wrong. I'm not saying it isn't going to go wrong. But there's always that possibility that something could go wrong. And that's what the support is there for. But once you have that support, like I said, it's just a matter of confidence and timing. Timing is very important when telling somebody what's going on. My timing with my dad was not really planned. I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to call him up and say, hey, I'm gay. Actually, it wasn't like that at all. I was crying the whole time. I was like, Dad, I need to talk to you. But I guess that'll be another story for another time. If somebody, I don't know, maybe I'll do a video on it. Let me know if I should tell you my coming out story or not. Anyways, for the confidence thing, like I said, I have a video. I'm gonna put it back up there. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I'll put it up there to go get to that link and watch that. Because I mean, even though it doesn't cover a whole lot of bases about coming out of the closet, it still covers one of them. Hopefully it helps. So I guess that's really all I can say at the moment about this subject. I honestly can go on for hours and 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 minutes and some more seconds. But people don't like long YouTube videos. they can hardly stand like 10 minutes, much less like 5 minutes. This is probably going to be like 7, 10, 20 minutes long. Anyway, so please subscribe, like, let me know what you think. I do like hearing from you guys. Like this person, she sent me in, or he or she sent me in a message and I got back to them. It took me a while, but there was a reason. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm always open to new ideas. I like trying new things. And so just let me know. I do like to hear from you guys. Just let me know what you guys want. And all you have to do is let me know down below. Just type some things. Type. That's my typing song. So I guess till next time, guys. See ya.